So I heard UKIP won that election thing last week, which is bad because they are racist. I read it in The Guardian and Huffington Post also backed it up, so multiple sources. So it must be true. Anyway, personally, I didn't vote like 66% of the country because I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, what Britain needs right now though is more tolerance. Personally, I love mass immigration because it gives diversity. Like for instance, the street I live on is Asian, and if I walk down the street and go to another street, it is also Asian. That's great for diversity and stuff. But UKIP don't like mass immigration, which is why they are obviously racist. Also, they hate women because Farage said women weren't worth as much in certain jobs because of maternity leave. Now, this is obviously complete nonsense because disappearing for a maximum of 52 weeks is only a mild inconvenience to an employer. Not that I would know because I've never actually employed anybody, but women are probably better than men anyway. Anyway, UKIP also got a seat in Scotland, which is really bad news. It's bad news because Scotland is usually so tolerant and usually votes the correct way. That is why Alex Salmond was so angry at the BBC after the election, because they didn't vote the correct way. Yeah, the Scottish voter was manipulated and couldn't think straight because of the BBC, who infiltrated their fragile socialist minds. If I could do anything though, I would go back in time and redo the elections until they voted the correct way. Just like how the EU was so patient with the islands to vote the correct way on the Lisbon Treaty. So that was bad, obviously. I support the SNP though because I support independence. You see, Brussels can't run Scotland independently if there's a party like UKIP who actually say no to things in Europe. You see, that isn't independence. Independence is letting the EU do its thing, and saying no kind of gets in the way of that. Also, there might be a slight chance of sharing the pound, so Scotland would be very independent. Because that is what independence is. So yeah, I support Scottish independence. Thanks for listening.